Procrastination is needing to do your homework assignment, but instead scrolling through Twitter for 2 hours and ending crying looking at cute pictures of puppies, or more commonly known as the action of delaying or postponing something important. Today, we will accomplish the task of learning the science behind why we procrastinate, the short and long-term effects of procrastination, and some tips and tricks to avoid sliding down a downhill spiral of procrastination. According to an article published by the Huffington Post, procrastination is like a drug. It's really easy to get addicted to because of the release of dopamine, and it's something that you have to work really hard to conquer. Dopamine is released through the frontal cortex of the brain, which is the decision-making process of the brain, and it's released when you're doing something when you're rewarding yourself by procrastinating before your job is actually done, and then it becomes addicting, so you do it over and over again until you get to the point where you feel like you're not going to have enough time to reach a deadline. Some of the short and long-term effects of procrastination, according to the JFD solutions, are not getting your tasks done on time and public embarrassment. So when you don't get your tasks done on time, you tend to feel stressed and feel like you can't get there and can't get it done. So then you rush through it and try to get it all finished, maybe to not the best of your ability. And everybody is afraid of public embarrassment, and they don't want to fail in front of people. They'd rather fail on their own, and so they can't really get through it. According to the Islander Post, some other short and long-term effects are stress, lowered self-esteem, and even going as far as getting more colds and flus, having gastrointestinal problems, or severe anxiety and insomnia. According to Psychology Today, some of the tips on avoiding falling down the downward spiral of procrastination are to declare a direction for change. So you need to recognize that you have a problem and figure out how to solve your problem to then get through it. Develop an acceptance attitude, so know that things aren't always going to be going the correct way, and accept that, and once again, be ready to change that over time. Recognize and overcome yes but triggers, so know how you're going to try to procrastinate and try to alleviate those triggers before you procrastinate. And to make lists so you can stay organized and keep your life organized so you can procrastinate less, and then go to bed earlier and wake up earlier, because it may not seem like a big deal, but if you sleep earlier and then sleep hopefully a little bit longer, you'll be rested and rejuvenated to take on the task the next day. Because we have learned about the science behind why we procrastinate, the short and long-term effects of procrastination, and some tips and tricks to avoid the downward spiral of procrastination, hopefully you have decided that you will take the leap forward and not procrastinate or make better decisions about what you're doing. Thank you.